let's break the mold. Chasing the stories yet untold. Passion ignites like a blazing fire. Knowledge takes us higher, higher. Out of the box where the wild ones play. We see the game in a whole new way. Living loud, hearts in motion. Sports with soul, pure devotion. The field's alive with endless dreams. We're more than stats, we're the in-between. A slam dunk thought, a touchdown mind. Out of the box every time. No limits, no change, no walls to climb. We're rewriting the rules in real time. Out of the box where the wild ones play.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? You already know it is Thursday night. It is 6 p.m. It is the NFL Weekly Talk. Coming up on week 7 here, guys. My name is Paul Spencer. That guy next to me is Eddie Prather. The guy jumping over him is Dan Connor. And new to the show tonight joining us is Ryan Lee from Endzone. Hey, guys, how we feeling tonight, man? How we feeling, first of all?
I'm
Feeling good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
I hear you, man. I tell you what, we had to bring in Ryan. We had to bring in Eddie this week. But in the NFL, I don't know what the hell's going on. Who's going to win? Who's favorite? I don't even know anymore. So we had to bring in some backup tonight. But I want to go over last week real quick. Everybody's going to pick one game. I want to start with my game real quick. Can we talk about this Cowboys freaking Carolina game? I mean, when a former player says, you better buckle up. You better buckle up. Rico Dowdle. Well, you know what, Dallas? I don't know if their cars have seatbelts or not, but I tell you what, 183 yards on the ground from Rico. What in the hell happened? Ryan, you're new to us. You know, you talk sports every damn day. What the hell did you see? Buckle up, Ryan. What's that mean to you?
It's just what the Cowboys do. They lose games they're supposed to win, and this was no different. You know, when you rush for 216 yards collectively, like Carolina did, Cowboys run the ball 19 times for 31 yards.
Yep,
you're not gonna win many football games like that. So,
look,
Dak played well. Their defense sucked. Pickens went off, but you know when the opposing team runs the ball 38 times for 216 yards, and look, the Cowboys still had a chance to win the game, but their defense stinks. I told you this before, Paul.
Yes.
Their defense is ass.
That's putting it lightly, Ryan. That's putting it lightly. You said it very lightly.
The down ass defense is what it is.
Yes. Eddie, I know you're a Cowboys fan. You know, you're a host with me on Cowboys Weekly there. Give me a minute. What the hell happened here? We ran it last night about this whole game. I mean, the feelings are still the same, correct?
I absolutely hate Matt Eberflus. I hate his guts. He's never had wherever he's gone to coach, he's never coached a good defense. I think the biggest problem is it's the coaching on the defense, and not the. I think they have talent on the defense. It's just piss poor coaching.
Okay. Danny, what do you think?
Man, as Donald was running, I was like, man, I wonder what's Paul's thinking. Paul and Eddie are thinking right now. Like I thought this guy, I was shocked he was running all over, but you guys don't have a defense this year, so
Eddie,
it makes sense.
Eddie and I talked about this
I was
last
shocked he did that to you guys.
But Dan, here's the thing: he ran for 2 years ago 1,000 yards with the Dallas Cowboys with no offensive line. You let him go for a bargain basement price.
Why?
But Ryan, you said it: 19 carries, 31 yards, brother. 19 carries, 31 yards. Rico outgained him basically by 170 yards by himself on the ground. No defense. But here's my question real quick before we move on to Eddie's game here. Okay, we've all played ball. We've all coached ball. We've all watched ball. It's 4th and 4. Why are your corners playing 10 yards off the ball? What in the hell is this? I mean, Bryce Young isn't the smartest quarterback in the world, but Jesus Christ. It's 4th and 4. One little movement here, an eyebrow touch. That's a quick slant inside. 4-yard move, the sticks, game over. What in the hell is Dallas thinking? Is it Eberflus? What is it?
It's everything.
Yeah, Eberflus. His scheme doesn't work, but you also had not good performance by individuals. Individual players are also not performing well, and I think Micah Parsons is a way bigger impact than people thought. I think
Well,
that's a difference, but they haven't played well. Period.
They
They haven't
haven't
played
played
well.
period. They haven't played period too. But to me, fundamental football. Well, I coach offense for every year. You know,
Yes.
we're championships every year. My team up here, even though we can't beat Aliquippa to go to the title game every year, lost them 3 straight years. But I coach offense, and I tell my defensive coaches, practice, preach it, jam, jam, jam at the line of scrimmage. Get them off the ball, make them off their route. Stop
Yep.
playing 10 yards off the ball. They do
Yep.
not do this, and
Be
I
physical.
don't. It's fundamental football. If it doesn't work, you got to change it. But 30-27, Cowboys lose. Hey, I don't know what the hell is going on. Ryan, you said it. Dow ass. Very simple. But Eddie, let's move on to your game. Who you got? Game of the week last.
I got the Atlanta Falcons win over the Buffalo Bills. To
Holy
me,
crap.
you never know which Atlanta Falcons team's going to show up. They're like the Jekyll and Hyde this year. One week they go out and get beat up 30-0 by Carolina, and the next week, and then the next couple weeks they get wins. Atlanta's defense really impressed me on how they were able to get to Josh Allen, and nobody in the receivers could get open. I guess that's why Atlanta has a top 6 defensive pass against defense against the pass this year.
Okay.
Danny,
what did you think about this? Good. Danny, what did you think about this game?
I thought Bijan Robinson ran all over Buffalo.
Big time.
My goodness, they had 210 yards, 32 carries.
Yeah.
Like an 81-yard run, but like 20 for 32 by Penix. I mean, offensively they played very well, but I'm surprised by their defense. But that just goes to show the Bills they don't play so well sometimes. Sometimes when they're away,
Yeah.
when they play from behind, it's just tough. It's just the Bills, got some things to fix.
Agreed.
But the Falcons are playing good football this year. Their defense is good. They have a good young offense. They're playing with confident football. I'm just surprised at the score. I thought it would be closer.
Yeah, 24-14. Yeah, so kind of a not a lopsided score, but a score that we really didn't assume seeing.
Right?
Yep, exactly. Ryan, what do you think about this game?
Guys, this is why I can never trust Buffalo. Look, the Bills turned it over twice. They got outrushed. They were 2-9 on third down. Not stellar football.
You're not going to lit up by Drake London too.
You're not going to win many football games like that. And year in and year out, tired of talking about Buffalo. They have to prove it to me in the playoffs. Granted, they're still 4-2. It's their second straight loss. This defense is not stellar by any means. When you shut down the offense with the way their defense is, they're not going to win many football games. So.
Yeah, agree, 100%. I mean, what do they need to focus on? You think it's more the offense side of the ball? I mean, Shaquille, James Cook. I mean, what do they have on offense, or are we looking at more defensive help for the Buffalo Bills to secure? Because man, the Patriots are in first place here in the division. We talk about a runaway division. The Patriots might be the team to beat in this division as it looks right now.
That's crazy.
It is.
Well, the defense is bad.
Agree.
Bad since the beginning of the year. The offense is fine, but again,
offense is fine. I agree.
Can't turn the ball over twice. Can't get out rushed. And if you're 2-9 on third down, and you can't sustain drives. You're not going to win.
Exactly. Well, let's move over to another game here. Congratulations, Dan. I mean, David versus Goliath here.
Yeah.
We finally beat the Eagles. Talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, a hell of a win for the Giants. I didn't expect them to win. I didn't expect them to kick their ass. That's definitely for sure. But Dart played really good in this game. Good bounce back game. Played safe with the ball and turned the ball over. They ran the ball really 172 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Not having Jalen Carter was big, but they were all over Hurts. I thought the Giants played that same game, and I'm just happy we got a win, especially versus the Eagles since we never beat them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really impressed with Jackson Dart and Cam Scottaboo, and Burns is a monster this year.
Yeah.
So a great win for the Giants, and we'll see if we get another win going into Denver. But as a Giants fan, I'm definitely happy with the way Dart's progressing.
Agree.
And the Eagles got some things to fix. I don't know what it is with their offense. I just don't know what it is. Like, I think not having Kellen Moore, like, that was like the perfect coordinator for them. And this other guy, I forget his name. He just doesn't know.
Patula.
He doesn't know how to make an adjustment, or they just don't seem to know what they want to do on offense. But their defense is still good, but still, I thought Giants played good in all phases of the ball.
Yep. Danny, what do you think about this game?
Me?
I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry, Dan. I mean, Eddie. I'm still confused about the Cowboys game. I'm still confused there.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
The Eagles' offensive coordinator, Kevin Patula, he's the Matt Eberflus on offense when it comes to incompetent coaching.
Wow.
I was impressed by your boy Cam Scatterboo. What was it? 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, 3 touchdowns, 19 carries, 3 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 18 long. Dart had that run for the first touchdown. But Saquon Barkley had 67 yards.
Exactly.
Like, their defense did a good job on him. I thought they passed the ball well, got around 110 in a touchdown.
Yeah.
But like I said, I thought it was an impressive win for the Giants, regardless.
Gotcha. Ryan, what do you think about this game?
Look, Saquon Barkley for the second week in a row gets less than 15 touches.
Well,
in the running.
Well,
in the running
12, 15, 14
12,
touches.
12 for 58. So that's got to change. That's not Eagles football.
No.
If AJ Brown wants to be a diva, let him be a diva. If you're winning football games, doing what you do best, keep your mouth shut. But the Eagles have to get back to running the football. The Giants ran it 39 times for 172 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 by Scatterbo. Saquon, 12 touches in the backfield, not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. The Eagles know it. It's a lot of mouths to feed. You're not going to make everybody happy every week. But unfortunately, they need to get back to running the football, because when the Eagles can't run the football and you force Jalen Hurts to throw it deep, he's not a great – let me backtrack. He is a good deep ball passer, but the intermediate game, he doesn't know how to read a defense.
Yeah, they have more total. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They've got to pound the rock.
Yeah, they have more total yards, but they were 1 for 9 on third down. We were 11 for 16.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Another big thing in the game, and that's something I'm used to as a Giants fan. But you're right. They're not running the offense. They need to run the hell out of the ball. And the Giants have been pounding the ball, running the ball 25, 30 times.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. And that's another stat. And I don't know, just like I said, good win, but the Eagles need to fix it. But they're still 4-2. You know, they have time to fix stuff for them.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles, the way they win the ball is, run the ball. I don't care who you have at wide receiver. I don't care who the hell's out there. One ball can feed many. But to me, a win is a win. You take the win as it comes. And I don't care if Ryan gets 500 yards in a game passing, I get 1 yard rushing. I'm fine with that win. It's a team game. There's 53 men on a roster. And the Giants move the sticks to control the game. Very simple. And Ryan, you hit a nail on the head. The intermediate throws by Jalen Hurts, even coming from Alabama to Oklahoma, were not there. They were long ball, deep throws down there that got him the yardage. Yeah. It's the wide receivers that make him in the deep game. The intermediate game, even look at the throws to Goddard, they're very off. They're uncatchable balls, high balls, low balls. And he doesn't lead receivers in the right way either. If you go back and look at these games, a lot of Eagles fans say he's the greatest thing. Go back and really watch the game of how he's missing these throws. Basic throws, and he's missing them, But, Ryan, what is your game of the week before we get into this week?
Chargers, Dolphins.
Oof.
The only reason why I picked this one is because, look, if you're Tua and you're throwing 3 picks, you can't call your teammates out after the game.
Nope.
I know he apologized. But still, all in all, look at yourself in the mirror before you go criticizing your teammates. So
I can't do that.
Chargers gut check win. Both teams about the same amount rushing, but look, the Chargers kind of took care of the football. Patriots didn't. But a good gut check win for the Chargers. I don't know why McDaniel's still the coach for the Dolphins. He should be gone.
I thought he'd be fired by now.
Yeah, I thought it would be too. Just real quick, guys. Breaking news. I don't know if anybody is a Kiss fan. Ace Frehley has passed away at 76.
Wow.
Which one was he?
He was a spaceman. He was the guitar player.
Oh, okay.
Guitar player.
Wow, man.
So,
prayers out to him and his family. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think even if a lot of people weren't Kiss fans, they knew the name. They knew Gene Simmons. To me, there was just an icon, that you grew up with. Your parents grew up with them. Even to this date, I just seen a cover band not even 8 months ago, and I was like, holy crap, listening to him. But prayers and condolences out to him. But moving forward real quick, how about we move on to this week here? We got a game tonight. I don't know if it's a game tonight, but I mean, it's something on TV tonight. The Pittsburgh Steelers visit the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go around the room, take about 1 to 2 minutes on each game here. Ryan, I'll let you go first. What do you think about this? They call it a game, I guess.
Steelers favored by 4.5, which kind of scares me a little bit because Vegas is, I don't know, giving props to the Bengals. Look, Pittsburgh normally owns Cincinnati. I know Flacco's the Cincinnati quarterback. I fully expect the Steelers to win, but for some odd reason, this game scares me for Pittsburgh.
I agree. Dan, what do you got?
I gotta take the Steelers. The Bengals just don't have an offense. I don't know. You give the Bengals credit, but I think the Steelers will win the game. I think they're just a better team on both sides of the ball.
Okay, Eddie.
They're not the same without Burrow, and they have no defense.
Agree.
The Bengals.
What do you got, Eddie?
This game doesn't worry me. I have the Steelers whooping the Bengals tonight just because there's no Trey Hendrickson. He's out, so there goes the Bengals' only good defensive player.
Okay. I'm gonna jump on Ryan here. Same way here. I think this game is a little bit closer than people really expect this. That line there kind of scares me because Pittsburgh hasn't really shown me anything. They had games in London, of course, didn't really look that great. So to me, Flacco brings a little bit of veteran presence where we know he's not going to run the ball. It's all going to come down to the trenches. The offensive line has to protect him. He still throws a nice ball. I'm going for the upset here. I'm actually taking Cincinnati tonight to win this game very close.
The line just jumped up to 5.5 from 4.5.
There's got to be something going on. Now, this could be Vegas saying, okay, so much money is on, Pittsburgh here. We want to give the extra 2 points to the Cincinnati Bengals. We can look at it both ways. Was there a waiver? I mean, an inactive somewhere came. I know Hendricks was already out, but is there someone else out that we didn't see or anything with regard to this game?
That's what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing anything yet other than the fact that Hendricks is out. So.
Okay. Well, let's go into the next game here. The Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, this game is very interesting to me. Eddie, I'll let you go first. We'll go back down the line, then I'll jump in last. Eddie, what do you think about this game?
Ooh, this could be one of those sneaky games. I think that the Rams should win, but it would not completely surprise me if the Jaguars do pull off this upset. They've been playing really well this year.
Agree. Dan?
I'm taking the Jags. I think the Jags look really good. They look much better this year. Trevor Lawrence looks solid. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Jags will beat them.
Mm-hmm. Ryan, what about you?
Look, the Chargers gave the blueprint on how to beat the Jaguars. And the Rams are at home, or the Jags at home. Jaguars are
at home. Yep.
Rams are favored by 2.5. Somebody knows something. I'm going to go with the Rams.
Okay. I'm going to go Jacksonville. Now, I don't know if Puka is 100% ready to go. He's still questionable, as last I heard. I mean, that right there, you look at their record without him, it's below 500 big time. So, to me, that's a point for me. Right now, as it stands, I'm going to take Jacksonville. Jacksonville's playing really good ball, but it all comes down to Trevor Lawrence. Will Sunshine play the greatest game that he can? So, early, I'm going to take the Jags here. Hey, Ryan, this is going right down your alley here, man. Kansas City is at home versus the Raiders, man. I'll let you go on the first on this one. That's your team.
The Raiders are a mess. The Chiefs will win this easy.
Now, they're getting Rashid. Now, Rashid Rice is actually practicing, correct?
Yeah, he should be ready for the game. And I'm just going to say, I said this before the season started. I picked the Chiefs are not going to make the playoffs. Look, I know they're 3-3. I know they won 2 in a row. Just pump the brakes. I need to see it for the whole season. They still cannot run the football,
Yeah.
but they're substituting it with the short passing game, but they still cannot run the football. And I've said this, and I'll say it till the day I die. If you can't run the football in December and January, you have no shot at making February.
Well, we ain't going to be there in December or January. I'll tell you that, the way we run the damn ball right now. But, Dan, how do you feel about this game? I mean, I think this game's pretty unanimous, right?
I think the Chiefs are going to win, but I don't think it's going to be by 12.5, like 10. I think it'll be just a little closer than people think.
Okay.
But I think the Chiefs will win by double digits.
Okay.
Like
Eddie.
10 points.
This is, to me, this is a scary game. I still remember from Christmas a couple years ago when the Raiders went to Kansas City and pulled off the upset. I just don't see I see the Chiefs winning, but not covering that 12 points. I think it's more like a 7 or a 9-point game at most.
Okay. I feel that I'm going to take the 12, and I'm going to give it 12.5 here. I think Rashid Rice coming back there, that opens up so much more on the offense. The only downfall is the running game. Isaac Pacheco hasn't showed me anything this year. There's no running game at all for the Chiefs this year, but I think they do get it open because when you have the wide receivers that the Chiefs have now in place, the passing game is there. So the intermediate game, the quick slants are there, which I think it's going to open up a little bit more holes for Pacheco. I think this is the week they find the running game. I'm going to go Kansas City by 14 here. I'm going to take Kansas City by 14. Dan, I'm going to let you go on first on this one here quick. The Giants and the Broncos, man. I mean, pretty nice game on paper.
Yeah, it's on paper. It is. It's a tough place. Got to go to. Are you talking about KC?
No,
your game.
Your game.
Yeah, going to Denver. I think it's a tough place to play. Your defense is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think their offense is great. I think we have a good matchup. Our pass rushers versus their Bo Nix. I think the Giants are going to go in there and beat them by 3.
Ooh, okay.
But like 20-17.
Low scoring. Okay.
I think their defense is really good though.
Agree.
But I'm looking for the Giants to force a turnover or so and score off of it.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game or anyone's going to get blown out in the game.
Gotcha. What about you, Eddie?
I have the Broncos winning this game 17-14. I don't think the Giants.
Yeah,
I think the Giants are going
like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Scadaboo's going to be able to run the ball like he did against the Eagles. To me, Denver's defense is better than the Eagles this year.
Dart is going to win the game if they're going to win, I think.
Okay. What about you, Ryan? This game here.
I got the Broncos winning this 27-17. I think the Broncos are going to be hell bent on stopping Scadaboo.
Yeah.
And if that takes place, then you're going to force Dart to be. Look, I was high on Dart coming out of college. I told everybody about Jackson Dart. This is just a tough spot for him on the road again. We all know what happened the last time Dart went on the road.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. I think the Broncos do win this game because I think you're going to key on Scadaboo, running the ball here. You got Surtain on the other side, controlling the progression on the outside. He's going to take away your number one wide receiver. And I'm not sure what the linebacker name, Bortello or something like that. He 8 sacks already in 6 weeks. I mean, he's a monster playing linebacker, defensive end. I think he's going to try to feast on this Giants offensive line. I'm going to go Broncos here. I'm going to say between an 8 to 10 point game. I'm probably going to go 28-20, 28-21 right in that area. I think you got the Broncos winning this. This is an interesting game here. Danny Dimes, man. I mean, the Colts and the Chargers here. Chargers at home. What do you think about this? Eddie, I'll let you start with this one.
I like the Colts in this game. To me, the Chargers right now have no running game at all with Hampton out and no Najee Harris at all. I think to me, Daniel Jones is a top 2 or 3 MVP candidate right now.
Wow.
He has looked a lot better than Justin Herbert this year.
Not better than him.
Okay. So you're going Colts, right? You're going Colts?
Yes. I'm going to go 24-17.
24-17. Okay, 7-point lead. What about you, Danny?
I'm going to take the Colts also. because the Colts defense has been playing well this year. Their offense is very consistent. I think it'll be a close game, but I'm gonna pick the Colts. I think the Colts are gonna beat them. I think the Chargers have been inconsistent. They had 3 turnovers last week and won by 2.
Yeah,
So
agree.
so they struggle a little bit, and I think the Colts are just playing much better football than the Chargers are as a team overall.
All right. What about you, Ryan?
I got the Chargers winning this game at home. I just think that they're going to be hell-bent on stopping Taylor. There's nobody on the Colts receiving team other than, maybe Michael Pittman that scares you. I think they shut down Taylor. They're going to force Danny Dimes to throw it around. I have the Chargers winning a close one at home.
Okay. I agree with you. I think the Chargers are going to try to stop, Jonathan Taylor there. But the man we're not talking about is Tyler Warren, the way he's playing right now.
Yep.
I think he's going to be the X factor of this game. I mean, I think so far he's had, 5 touchdowns so far this season or something like that. He's been playing great. He is that guy that's a quarterback's best friend. He's going to be open. He can get downfield. He can get between the second level there. I have the Colts winning very close. I got a 23-21 game Colts here for that game there. Let's move forward to another game here. Arizona, man, I'm talking like injury prone. Arizona is just so injured right now with Green Bay. I mean, I don't know if Marvin Harrison's out this week. I know he's in concussion protocol. Has he been ruled out over here? Because we're down to the 3rd running back right now for the Cardinals. Benson's out, Connor's out, and Ricardo, is a speedster, but the IQ level's not there. We already know. We've seen that a couple weeks ago. So Green Bay and Arizona here. I got to go Green Bay, man. Green Bay just has too many weapons on the field. Their defense is just so much better. There's no way that I don't see Cardinals winning this game. Eddie, what do you think?
I have Green Bay winning this by 14 plus.
Okay.
It's gonna be one of those belt to butts whoopings.
Oof. Okay. Danny, what about you?
I am going to take Green Bay.
Okay.
I think they're playing better football. I think they're just better on both sides of the ball than the Cardinals. And the Cardinals are so inconsistent.
Agree.
And I think they're going to have trouble stopping the Packers.
Agree.
In this game.
What do you got, Ryan?
I kind of did not like what I saw of the Packers against the Bengals.
Yeah.
They sort of let them in the football game. It's in Arizona. Arizona's beat up. Packers will win a game, but closer than the experts think.
Okay. I agree. I think it's going to be a little bit close. I don't think the 14 is going to come in and play. I think it's around like a 7 to 8 point game here. Cardinals at home, a little bit different story to me. And you're right, with the way Packers, kind of gave, I don't want to call it charity points, basically, but they let them back in the game. They didn't finish it, but that way. Now, this game here, I mean, 1.5 point line, as I seen it yesterday. The Commanders come to Dallas. Let's talk about this game. Both coming off losses. What do we see this? Ryan, what do you see this in this game here?
Man.
This is the kind of game that the Cowboys should lose. I'm just basing this off history. Washington's only favored by 1.5. I know Dallas's defense is horrible, but Dallas is at home. It's a game they're not supposed to win, but they win games like this all the time. I'm going to go Dallas, but close.
Okay, I like that. Dan, what do you think? I know you hope both of us come in a tie again, but if we tie, we get a whole point because we already have a half game. Helps us out, sort of.
Yeah, I am going to go Washington.
Huh, of course.
33-30.
Close. Okay.
Eddie has the ball last.
Okay. Eddie, has your thoughts changed since last night?
Nope. Washington 31, the Cowboys 27. It's going to be Dallas loses games not because of their offense. Dallas will put up their points, but I just think that Daniels would protect the ball a little better. And I like the Redskins running game better than the Cowboys running game right now.
Well, here's the thing. The Redskins are banged up on that defensive line right now. So I think this is a chance we can, get right, run the ball. Because Schottenheimer does say, don't abandon the run. He tries to throw that run in first.
Yeah.
The only reason why Dak throws the ball is because we're down in many games. We can't stop anybody, so we have to throw the ball. I agree with Ryan here. I think the Cowboys win this game. I mean, these defenses are both not elite. They're both elite. No, they're not on both sides of the ball elite. offensively, I give the advantage to the Cowboys here. So whoever makes a stop, I got this game a little bit high scoring. I said this last night. Cowboys win this game. I'm going to go 33-31 here. I think it comes down to who has the ball last. You get me at the 40. You get me at the 55-yard line. I'm going for a 70-yard kick with Auburn.
Yeah,
Game winner.
exactly. You have that advantage, and I think
Yeah, why
that's
not?
your
Why not?
offense. I think they'll both score in the 30s. For sure.
I agree. I think it's a high scoring game here. I think the Dallas Cowboys do cover the game, but really close. It's an NFC East game, of course.
It's like a pick 'em.
Yeah, here's a really good game. I really got my eyes on this game here. Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco's really surprised me right now. Their defense is playing some ball.
Oh, yeah.
Now, didn't they just lose Warner as well? That's that's huge right there. That's huge. I mean, but Ryan, how do you see this? Because this is West Coast out there. Your Kansas City teams are West Coast. So I'm going to start with you on this one. Where do you see this?
Look, I need to see it from Atlanta more consistently.
Yeah.
They're too unpredictable. They got their ass kicked by Carolina on the road. 49ers are favored by 2.5. I know the 49ers had their injuries too, but San Francisco at home, inconsistency of the Falcons. I got the 49ers winning it, but it's going to be close.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dan, what about you?
I'm going to go Falcons. The 49ers are good. Their defense is playing really solid, but they've been inconsistent. I don't know. I think the Falcons are going to go in confident and beat them 27-24.
Oh, okay. Close game. Eddie?
I like Atlanta. To me, I like Atlanta in this game. San Francisco hasn't been in a good. Okay, they did beat the Rams, but I like right now. I like Bijan Robinson. I think he's the best player on either team right now. I think the Atlanta's I think I don't see San Francisco being able to throw the ball at all on Atlanta's defense. I have Atlanta winning 27-13 over San Francisco.
Wow, 14-point swing. That's a big swing there. Wow. I kind of agree with Ryan here. Atlanta has to show me something. Playing at home is a different story. When you're playing, the Georgia Dome, you play as an elite team. When you're on the road, you look totally different. And I'll tell you what, Eddie, you said San Francisco doesn't have wide receivers. We said that 2 weeks ago when they were so banged up. And look at Kendrick Bourne coming out with almost 200 yards there. They find ways to win here. So I think it's close, but I'm still going to go San Francisco here. I think it's a little bit low scoring here. I'm going to go 23-21 Niners. I think it's going to be a little bit closer than people think. Let's go to this game here. Very interesting as well. Tampa Bay and Detroit. Now, this game, Baker Mayfield, man, I'm just going to start with him. My God, man, this kid is putting up numbers. I love his mojo. I'll tell you what, if I'm going into war with one person, Baker Mayfield, come on in with me, hitting the foxhole with me, because the dude shows balls. He shows everything. I love it, but Eddie, where do you go with this game, man? Detroit and Tampa Bay.
I like Baker Mayfield, but I do not like the injuries that have happened to their receiving core. I say Detroit's going to have a bounce back game this week, and I think Detroit's going to win by at least 14. I say it's going to be like a 38-23 game.
Damn. Danny?
I'm taking the Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah, Bucks. I'm going to say 28-24 Bucks.
Okay. Ryan, what about you?
The Lions will be getting a shitload of people back, by the way.
Yes.
Lions are favored by 5.5 at home. Somebody knows something that I don't. So I think the Lions bounce back. They get a lot of key pieces returning. Do I think it's going to be a blowout? No. I think the Lions will probably win it by 4 to 7 points.
Okay. Now, Mbukake, is he out this week? Because I know he was questionable, hobbled. Has anybody heard anything about him yet?
Still nothing on that front.
Okay. I mean, he is a difference maker right now for that team. Yeah. But to me, in a close game, if you give Baker Mayfield the ball down, under 7 points, I still feel that Baker Mayfield can get downfield on any team out there. I don't care who it is. But then again, Ryan hit the nail on the head. They're getting some defensive players back this week for Detroit. That's been their downfall. So I think Detroit wins this game, but I don't know if I would even take the 5.5 given that. I think it's going to be a very close game. I'm thinking 3-6 possibly, but Detroit at home on that turf, man, it looks like, Calvin Johnson's playing wide receiver. The running game is on point.
Offense.
I gotta go Detroit in a close game here. I'm gonna go 30-27 Detroit here. All right, let's go on to the next game here. Oh, Houston Texans, man, versus the Seattle Seahawks here. What do we see in this game? Eddie, you go first on this one here.
I like Seattle in this game. Sam Darnold's having another good season, and I just don't trust Houston yet. I know they whooped the Ravens, but the Ravens are so horrible this year. It's not even.
Yeah.
By injury.
Okay, what do you think the score is, Eddie?
I say Seattle's going to win like a 27-17 type of game.
Okay. What about you, Dan?
I'm gonna take Seattle. Seattle's at home. Texans are very inconsistent. I think 20-17.
Ooh,
Seattle.
2017. Okay. What about you,
I think
Ryan?
they're scoring close to 30, either of these teams.
It's one of my upsets. Texans going to Seattle, and the Texans will win the game. Texans aren't going to go 2-4.
Wow. Okay. I mean, what do they need to change though for this upset of the week? I mean, they're inconsistent running the ball. The defense hasn't been playing up to their potential. CJ Stroud does not look like CJ Stroud, minus the weapons that they have.
A lot of the time, so I don't know.
I don't care. It's just a gut feeling. I just think
sometimes you got to go with it. Sometimes you got to go with it, man. Sometimes you got to go with it. I got to go Seattle here. I like Seattle in this game. Opposite of what Ryan said, the gut feeling. I don't have the gut feeling that the Texans turn around yet. They're so on both sides of the ball bad of not leading up to their potential. So I'm going to go Seattle kind of close here. If Houston hangs around, they can win this game. They can win the game.
They can win the game if they can win
it. Yeah, I'm going to say a 3 to 4 point game here. I'm probably going to. I don't think we've seen the damn Texans score points though when we didn't think they can score too. So I'm going to go. Man, I'm going to go 33-31 Seahawks here. I think this is a little bit higher scoring game than we think it is. Next game here, the surprise team in the league right now. Let's talk about these New England Patriots versus one of the worst teams in football, Tennessee Titans. Ryan, you start with this one here.
The Titans are just a mess. I think the Titans will keep it close for a while just because they're at home. But I think the Patriots pull away in the end. A couple of years ago or last year, I said that Drake May was the real deal. I liked him coming out of college. Put some weapons around him. He'll shine. Titans keep it close at the half, but then the Patriots pull away in the second half.
Okay. Dan?
Patriots all day. The Titans are just, like Ryan said, they're just not a good football team on both sides of the football. And I think the Patriots are just playing good football. May's playing well. Definitely a surprise. They're 3-0 away. Is that Tennessee? So I think they'll win their fourth. They'll be 4-0 away after this game. So Patriots. I was going to say 24-10.
24-10. Okay. Eddie?
Remember that beatdown Tom Brady and Randy Moss did to the Titans in Nashville that one year?
Possible.
Wow.
I think it's going to be maybe not as high a score, but I think it's going to be like a 4-touchdown win by the Patriots.
I think they're that bad. I think Tennessee's
God. What is the line on this game real quick? Does anybody know?
6.5.
6.5.
6. Eddie, you're talking four touchdown win here? Goodness gracious. I don't think it's that crazy, but I do agree with Ryan. I think Tennessee holds this game a little bit closer in the first quarter, and then the dogs just come out. I mean, Drake May, he's a solid QB. He still really doesn't have the 100% weapons on offense, but he's got a hell of a running game. Stevenson, and also, what's the other guy's name? Jesus Christ, what's his guy's name?
Henderson.
And Trayvon Henderson out of Ohio State. They're best friends out there. I think the Patriots pull away late. I'm going to go between a 10 and 13 game here. I'm going to go 27-14. That's where I think this game's going to lead.
And also, remember, they're giving up like 26 points a game or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I think Cam Ward's just going to be, well, you know what? I'm playing with the worst team in the NFL, basically behind the Jets, so it is what it is. But let's go. Let's keep moving on here. Saints and the Bears, man. Let's talk about this game here real quick. Ryan, I'm gonna stay with you. Let's go back this way here. Ryan, what do you think about this game?
Look, the Saints are a mess. I know they've played tough in a couple games. Bears are at home. Bears favored by 4.5. Chicago, if you can't beat the Saints at home, there's a problem. Your season's not going to look too good after this. I think the Saints keep it close, but I think the Bears win.
Okay. Danny.
I'm taking the Bears. I think the Bears are gonna destroy them. They give up a lot of points a game, like
Destroy.
27 points a game on defense.
Not with
The
Caleb
Saints.
Williams, the quarterback. Not with Caleb Williams.
exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the Saints don't have a defense. Dallas doesn't have a defense. You put up a lot of points versus them. So don't say it can't happen. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
Well, what score do you got?
The
What score do you
Saints
got?
are awful.
What score are you giving me then?
31-13.
18-point lead. Okay. Eddie, what do you got?
Bears.
The Bears should win, but this game is kind of giving me that scare where I'm scared a little bit. It can turn into when everybody thought the Bears were going to kick the shit out of the Patriots last year, and what happened?
They suck. The Saints.
Okay.
I say the Bears 24-17, but wouldn't be surprised if the Saints pulls off the upset because this is the type of the game that the Bears have been known to lose.
Okay. The thing to me is two words: Caleb Williams. What am I getting out of Caleb Williams right now? They have the pieces to score. They have ultimate weapons on the offensive side of the ball. A hell of an OC, that if he has the right personnel, they could score 50 points with this team easily. But Caleb Williams, I think the Bears do win this game, but it's really going to be close to me. Because Ryan, you said if they lose this game, there's no reason they should be an NFL team right now, losing to this team the way they are. But I'm going to go Bears. I'm going to go Bears 23. Rattler, I'm not 100% with. I'm going to go 23-16. I think it's a one-score game, 7 points. All right, let's go move on to here. We talked about this team earlier. Mike McDaniels, I don't know how he still has a job with the Miami Dolphins.
He's fired by now.
And also, the Cleveland Browns go, what is this, Sinansky, whatever the hell his name is? How does he still have a job right now either? I mean, these coaches, they're lucky to be in the league right now. Miami Dolphins, Cleveland Browns. Where do we go here? Eddie, I'll let you start. We'll go backwards this way. What do you think of this one?
This is the abomination game of the week. I'm picking the Browns like a 17-13 because I've been more impressed with Dylan Gabriel at quarterback than with Tua, and I think Miami sets a mess right now in the locker room thanks to Tua's lack of leadership. So I'm picking the Browns.
Good point. Danny, what do you got?
Browns,
okay.
17-13.
Wow. Close. Ryan, what about you?
Dolphins are imploding. Browns, at least a little bit of fight in them. The Dolphins have quit. I'm taking the Browns. It'll be close.
I agree. I like it. You said it right now. The locker room is in dismay right now. There's no leadership, not even from the head coach, number one, and when your head coach is lost and your QB is throwing people under the bus, you're an abomination 100%. Cleveland has a defense. They have an uprising quarterback right now in Dylan Gabriel who's showing heart. Run the ball, takes the hits, looking downfield. I like Cleveland close. My God, I don't know if they can put up 21 points, though. I mean, I'm going to go 21-17 Cleveland here. I mean, Miami does have the personnel to score. I get that, but it's a lack of leadership right now, All right, here's another game. Go ahead, Eddie. What's that?
Miami has the Steven Urkel of the NFL head coach.
Yeah, he looks like I hate saying it, but he looks like the pothead of the sideline. I mean, just the way he looks. He's just like one of those Spicoli from Fast Time or Ridgemont Times, like, oh, okay, Mr. Hand, I ordered the pizza. One of those guys. But let's go to this game here. Okay, Carolina versus the not undefeated, but winless New York Jets here. Is anybody going New York Jets? I'm just going to put it that way. Raise your hand if you're going to take the Jets first, because you're going first on this one. Ryan? There it is, the dog. He's going to start howling this week, I'm telling you.
The Panthers, these are the kinds of games that they should win. But the last 2-3 years, they always screw up somewhere. I think the Jets win. I think they win it close. They finally get off to Schneid. I know the Panthers are playing better, but these are the kinds of games that the Panthers should win, and they don't.
Ooh, okay. Dog of the week. Dog of the week. I mean, Ryan's out there howling. If we had a hat for him, he'd be wearing that, lone wolf hat. Danny, what do you got, real quick?
I can't take the Jets. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe it's a team they should lose but win, but we're talking about the Jets' offense is awful. Like
Okay.
their offense is in disarray.
Okay.
I just think the Jets are a mess right now, especially offensively. And the Carolina's playing better football. I
Okay.
think they have more momentum going into that game.
Okay.
But I don't think it'll be close. But I think the Panthers win.
Okay. Eddie,
I
what
think
do you
they're
got?
a better team.
This is going to be another 150-plus yard game for Rico Dowdle on that weak defense. Quentin Williams,
Oh, imagine
he's going
that.
he's going to leave footprints on Quentin Williams' backside. It's going to be ugly. The Jets have no receivers right now
That's
with
so much
Garrett
bad.
Wilson hurt. Justin Fields is the worst starting quarterback in the NFL right now. Aaron Glenn is probably he's on the same level as bad coaching as Mike McDaniels.
Yep.
The Panthers are going to win. Do you remember that 30-0 score that Carolina lost to Atlanta to? It's going to be kind of a reverse. It's going to be 27-3 for Carolina.
Is awful. The Jets defense is awful.
To me, I like what Ryan said. I mean, Carolina's supposed to win this game. Jets are playing for pride right now, just to get one win on the record. That's all they want, is to see one W. Is this the game? I don't know. But until I hear Rico say buckle up, I need to hear him say that. I don't know, but I think this game is a lot closer. I think Carolina does win the game, but I do think they struggle. I think the Jets show a little bit of pride here. I mean, I don't know, but I still got to go Patriots, probably 4 to 5 point game. I'm going to go 26-22. Kind of an odd score, but I am going to go Patriots. Carolina here. Last game, real quick. Let's talk about this one real quick. Eagles and Vikings.
Ooh.
Eddie, I'll let you go first. We'll run it through here real quick.
It's at Minnesota, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
With the Eagles DBs, especially if with Addison back for the Vikings, I'm picking the Vikings to win this game. I think Wentz is going to find Addison because
I believe Wentz is in a questionable mode too, correct? I mean, if I'm not mistaken, right now too, because they just talked about JJ McCarthy coming back this week, possibly.
I doubt that happens.
I agree.
I still pick the Vikings just because I just don't trust the Eagles right now, and I definitely don't trust the Eagles' offense.
Okay. Danny?
Vikings.
You got to tell me why. Why Vikings?
I think their defense is going to make it tough for the Eagles.
Ooh, okay.
Their defense is better than ours.
Okay.
So it's a question of their offense, like you said, I think 27-24 Vikings.
27.
And I think they play well at home.
Okay. Ryan, what do you got?
Close though.
Everybody knows I hate the Eagles.
We all do.
I want to take the Vikings, but I think the Eagles get back to Eagles football this week, and they pound Saquon Barkley. They get back to running the football. Vikings will make it tough on them, but for some odd reason, some way, I think the Eagles will eke this one out on the road.
Ooh, okay. Ryan, I agree with you 100%. I think this is a get right, go back to Eagles philosophy, run the rock, move the sticks, open up the play action, midfield, downfield. But the Vikings do have a nice running game there too as well. I mean, their wide receivers, JJ, Addison, Naylor, I like this offense as well. The defense can hold you down. But to me, I think it's going to come down to the blueprint right now. Stop Saquon. Put the extra guy in the box. Make Jalen Hurts beat you downfield. Right now, the only game he's really done is Kansas City to me. That's the only game I've seen it where he can throw the ball downfield. Other than that, pick your poison. Take away their number one asset, Barkley. I think the Vikings win this close. I don't think it's a shootout. I'm going to go 24-23 Vikings. Very close shootout real quick. Yeah, I think it's a very close shootout. Real quick, guys, I just want to mention one of our sponsors real quick. Guys, if you're any lawyer out there, please call 1-800-HURT-123. Jason Fine, motor vehicle accident, slip and fall, workman's comp, personal injury claims. 3 convenient locations throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey. In New Jersey, it's Cherry Hill, 3 Greensboro Lane. In Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Suite 2100 at 1628 JFK Boulevard. And, of course, on the west side of PA, 500 Grant Street, Suite 2900. Make sure you mention those magical words, Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. No recovery, no fee, and I guarantee this rate here is unheard of, 33 1/3% from my friend, my boss, Jason Fine. So make sure you reach out to Jason Fine for any accident in Delaware, Pennsylvania, Jersey, and also coming in January 1st in New York City. So, Ryan, I know you got to get out of here, brother. What do you got going on tonight, man?
Early evening sports buffet with the Ginch over on Cole County Entertainment Network.
Okay.
I haven't done a show in about a week and a half. I was on vacation for 7 to 8 days. So I'm going to be covering, again, NFL this week. Be going over college football. I know the Major League Baseball playoffs. I know the Brewers had a big win yesterday to cut that series down to 2-1. NHL in full swing. All kinds of stuff to talk about. No guests tonight, but I'm just going to get into everything. And if it runs 2 hours, it runs 2 hours.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, this week's a big college football weekend, man. I mean, any game real quick before you get out of here, what game are you looking at this week? What's your game of the week?
Ole Miss, Georgia, my game of the week. I know Georgia's favored. Ole Miss beat Georgia last year. Georgia will have revenge on their mind. Ole Miss undefeated, trying to do something. But I still have to see it out of the Lane Kiffin team.
Yeah.
That they can take the next step. So we'll cover that game.
Yeah, they didn't look great last week. They didn't look good last week. So I'm kind of curious what they look like this week. Real quick before I get you out of here, Ryan, I'm a Notre Dame fan. Who wins, Notre Dame, USC?
I mean, I've got to go Notre Dame.
Okay.
Notre Dame's probably going to have to win out.
Yeah, they have to.
The college football playoff. With all the buzz with what happened in Franklin, Freeman's high on the list of Penn State to be their next coach. So if the rumors are true, if they're looking at Freeman as a potential candidate, Notre Dame would love nothing more than to win out, send Notre Dame to the playoffs, make a noise in the college football playoffs again. But I think Notre Dame winds up, even though USC beat Michigan, I get it, but I still have to see it consistently at a Lincoln Riley at USC. I haven't seen it since he's been there. I still think Notre Dame will win a football game.
Agree. Well, hey, tomorrow night we got college football frenzy. Ryan, if you ever want to hop on, let us know. Dana, same thing. If you ever want to talk some college, Paul out there, let us know. We'll always hop on. That's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. as well. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This is the NFL Weekly Talking Out of the Box Sports Entertainment, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. My name is Paul Spencer. That is Eddie Prather. That is Dan Kyer. That is Ryan Neff. Guys, this has been NFL Weekly Talking. We'll see you next Thursday, 6 p.m. Same channel, same topic, and we'll see you then. Everybody have a great week.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Getting strong, let's break the mold. Chasing the stories yet untold. Passion ignites like a blazing fire. Knowledge takes us higher, out of the box where the wild ones play. We see the game in a whole new way. Living loud, hearts in motion. Sports with soul, pure devotion. The field's alive with endless dreams. We're more than stats, we're the in-between. A slam dunk.